friends, welcome to our channel. So today we are seeing the other parts of syllogism. So first we have seen already identification, conversion, combination, truth table. So till here we have seen already. So the now next one is square of opposition and its statements. That is what we will see in this video, square of opposition and its statements. So square of opposition, as you all know, it is very easy concept. A-E-I-O. So you already know A means the all positive, right? E means all negative, that is no. So O means some negative and I means some positive. So from here you will be drawing one lines like this, like this, like this, like this. So this is what we are calling it as the concept of square of opposition. Here this is a contrary, this is subaltern, this is also subaltern, that means subalternate, and this is subcontrary, and these two lines are called as contradictory. So in short, if you want to know, so a statement from A to E or E to A, we are calling it as contrary, and a statement from A to O or E to I, we are calling it as this is not double arrow mark, so we are calling it as subcontrary, means contradictory. So contradictory, and the last one is I to O is subcontrary. So there is statements of it also. You have to remember this will be mostly often they will be asking in UGC NET exam actually. So the statements of this will be looking like this, will be like this: a contradictory opposition. So contradictory opposition, the statement is means contradictory opposition is for this. For this, the statement is very, very important. You can directly expect the direct question from. These are the statements that is that is associated with this. A to E means contrary. Contrary statements are, they can't both be true, but can be false. They can't both be true, can be false. So this contrary can't both be true, can be false. So you don't need to remember both, you can remember only one thing. So can't be true. Contrary means can't be true. T means true, you can think like that. And if you come for the subcontrary, it's reverse of it. Can't both be false, but can be true. So when we come for contradictory, both can't be true, cannot be false. So these are the three statements that you must have to remember. First you remember can't. Can't means cannot, true. Then subcant means opposite of it, cannot, false. And contradictory means cannot be true and false. These are the three that you must have to be remembering in this particular thing. So now let us see a few questions based on it, then you will understand. So with the above information, so let us do one So here are the few problems. So let us see that. So which of the following statements are true regarding the contrary proportion? So contrary proportion. This is what I was telling about. They will ask directly. Direct questions you can expect from expect in NET UGC. Contrary proportion. So you know already here, right? So contrary means A to E. Contrary means A to E. Can't both be true. Can be false. So we already know can't. Contrary. So in contrary there is a can't. So cannot be true. Cannot be true. So cannot be true. They can't both be true. Option A is the right answer. Option A is one right answer. There are many right answers here. So option A is right answer, and they can't both be true means they can both be false. So C is also right answer. And if one is true, the other must be false. They can't both be false. And if they can't both be true means if one is true, the other must be false. So D is also right answer. So ACD is the right answer. Option 3. Understood? So they can't both be true means together they cannot be true. If one is true, the other can be false. Some like that. The next one is among the following proposition, ABCD who are related in such a way that both of them now also you see directly they are asking together can't be false. Although they may be true. Can't be false, they may be true. It is, you can see they can't both be false, can be true. Means this is this one. Subalter, right? So this is this one, subcontrary. This is subcontrary. Subcontrary means I to O. I kind of statement is some positive. O kind of statement is some negative. So some positive, some negative. Some positive, some is there. This is a positive statement. So B is right answer. Some negative. Some is there, not is there, negative. So C and D is the right answer. Option C and D. Are you understanding? So this is a subcontrary proportion, subcontrary question, that is I to O. I is something like some F is P, O is something like some F is not P. So this is kind of things where it exists. So it is in the option B and option D. So C and D is the right answer. And the next question, if you see similarly, which of the following statements are subalter? Subalter as per traditional square of opposition. So subalter means you must be understanding this is subalter, that is A to I and E to O. A to I and E to O are the subalter things. So let us see whether A to I and E to O are the subalter things. Subalter means A, E, I, O. This is contrary. This is subalter, and this is also subalter, and this is subcontrary. This is contradictory. So subalter means now we have to identify that it is A to I and E to O only. So those two only we have to identify. A is all positive, so all plants are green is positive. This is correct. And I, some plants are, I means some positive, so some is a positive statement. So AD is option is there. So there option 1 is the right answer. And you can see that BC is also right answer, but BC option is not there. So whatever option is there, that we are choosing. So AD. And the next one is among the following statements, two are contradictory to each other. So we know that this is contradictory. Contradictory means again we have to draw the square of opposition. A, E, I, O. So I was being keep on telling contradictory means is a middle statement. So A to O and E to I. That is what we are going to identify in this also. A to O. A is all positive statement and O is some and negative statement. I is some and positive statement, and E is all and negative statement. So let us see what are things are there. Some are negative, that is O is there and A is there. This is I is there and it is E is there. So which all things that we need to identify? Let us see in the options. So either A, only two options are correct. AO or EI. AO means AB. AB option is there. AB option is there. This is correct. And EI, CD option is there. CD option is also there. Here you can see BA and CD both are there. So option 4 is the right answer. The next one is if two standard form categorical proposition, two standard form categorical propositions with the same subject and predicate are related in such a manner that, if you see here, if one is undetermined, the other must be undetermined. So one is undetermined, the other must be undetermined. So this is also the same way. So if you see, it is a contradictory statement, right? If one is undetermined, the other one is also undetermined. We have already seen this contradictory means here they can't both be false. They can't both be false and they can't both be true. So contradictory means they can't both be true. They can't both be false also. So if one is true, the other one must be true. If the one is false, the other one must be false. But if one is undetermined, the other one can also be undetermined. So option 3 is the right answer. Contradictory. So these are the few problems on square of opposition. Square of opposition mainly consists of this particular thing only. That is what you have to understand. Hope you have understood, so we can solve more problems in the target JRF groups. If you like the video, please like. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment box, and subscribe it and share to your friends group. Thank you so much. All the best for your NET exam.